Hey.
Bonjour.
Bonjour des.
Bonjour des.
Yeah, we have only one mic because my other mic is dead.
Already.
You have to talk into the mic.
Already.
Yes.
So we have only one mic, but I guess I see many people on YouTube having only one mic and just doing that. So I guess we can manage.
Yeah, we cannot interrupt each other, which is annoying.
You want to interrupt me?
Always.
Ah, boy.
But I'm holding the mic, so I guess I can.
Yeah, you can just remove it from me. I'm already feeling persecuted.
Anyway. Poor thing.
No, I'm happy.
Yes, so hi, we're back. We're in a different hotel. The lighting here is not as great. And the theming is a bit interesting. But doesn't matter. We're just going to answer some of your questions that you had from the last video.
And so we will check on YouTube and on the comment, and we will try to reply to every question you had.
How do you decide how much time to spend together versus alone time? It's a question from Mona M204.
I don't think we totally decide, but we also try to make it like convenient for both of us. Like we have our time when you need to go to your office. So, and also because it's more convenient for you to go to your Japanese lesson from your office on Friday morning.
Yeah, so let me explain. Yeah, I have my my office. I had my office and my apartment in the same building before I moved in with him. And since I moved in with him, I canceled the apartment where I was living in, but I have my office. But because it's actually an apartment, like there's another video about that. It's the office video. I put some foldable mattresses in there so I can still sleep there. So every week when I have my lesson in Hachioji, which is where it is, this is, every Friday. So I sleep there from Thursday to Friday and sometimes from Wednesday to Friday. So if I need more time for myself, I decide to go there earlier and sleep and stay there for a few days and work in peace. And now I cannot read the other question because it went on thing.
Oop.
It's no code or something? You can just push it?
No, it was my fingerprint.
Where did you put that?
On the side. It's the on-off button and fingerprint. Yeah, it's Sony. Yay.
Okay.
You will know more about Sony next video.
Next question is, how do you decide who is responsible for which errands or chores?
I don't think also there is like responsibility for that. For me, I think we are doing chores when it's just come to us, or there is this to do, so I'm doing it. And sometimes you're also doing it. Maybe for a laundry, I can ask you sometimes, can you do the laundry? And I'm mainly responsible, if I can say that, of the Dysoning. So, but
yeah, but that's your favorite thing, I guess.
I mean, I don't like dust, so when I see dust, I'm like, okay, I need to clean. So
yeah, I also don't like dust, but it's like we have two Dysons. He has one with a cord.
Yes,
he already had it, and I hate like vacuums with a cord. Like the fact that you have to pull it out, get the cord done and stuff makes me not want to do it. So I love the wireless things. So in my office, I also have a wireless one. And for him, I was like, oh, it's convenient if I just buy a wireless Dyson and we can use the parts. But apparently you can't because it's another one. But for mine, I got like this extension piece you can put on it and then you can put some of his parts on mine, but not reverse. Anyway, I have this nice wireless Dyson and I do my room with it. And I mean, yeah.
I done your room too with a normal one. But I won't want to explain that.
Because one time I wasn't there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, but he has his favorite, like, 3 things, I guess. It's laundry, Dyson, and what was the other one? Like, dishwashing?
Dishwashing, yeah. I'm trying to do it every time before going to bed. Not the last 2 days, but usually I like things to be clean, and then the day after, everything is ready to be used. So
yeah, but it's funny because he also has some things that he doesn't like or do at all, and that's more like tidying and like bathroom cleaning, the mirror and the sink and stuff. So I'm the one usually doing that, and I am like Marie Kondo of the house, so I'm always organizing and putting everything in well, in bins, in containers, and the containers on a rack, and everything's sorted and stuff. And that's me, and I'm very annoying in that. Am I not?
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. What did you want me to say?
I don't know. Tell something. No, you don't?
No, yeah, it's okay.
Okay, so I kind of terrorized him in the beginning with all the organizing, and I was like, where does this go? And he's like, I don't know.
I'm still shaking.
But what is it? It's a cable. Where do the cables go? With the other cables? Yes! And where are the other cables? In the hallway.
In the house.
In the house, yeah. But he used to have like these kind of bins with like random stuff in it. Like, I don't know what to do with this. It's the whole table. And just throw it in one bin. And this drives me absolutely insane. So we changed that.
No more insane now?
No, I'm very normal.
Okay. Until the next time.
Yeah, okay. Do you have the same definition of clean when it comes to your apartment?
I guess we kind of reply that. Maybe you, it's more tidy, and moi, it's more clean, like dust and things.
Yeah,
So
but I also like clean. I guess just vacuuming is just not the one. Like this can be, in my case, yeah, it can become dusty a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one bothering me the least. I guess stuff lying around is way more bothering for me.
I guess also it's just a detail, but my mother was saying, that, Dyson, you need to do it every day. And I'm not every day, but I'm trying to do it like, I don't know. And also I'm working, so it depends on my availability, but I'm trying to do it like every 2-3 days.
Yeah,
I think it's a good
especially
reason.
when in summer we have to do it every day when the cats
yeah.
are shedding their
Cat are
hairs.
shedding, and there's like the house is just furry, so very fur everywhere. Especially because one of the cat is white.
Yeah.
So soon we are already in March, so I guess from April or May she will start to put her fur everywhere.
Ah, great.
Yeah. So, but luckily we don't have a black sofa,
Yeah.
so it's better. But we have black things, so yeah.
This one is interesting. How do you deal with differing energy levels from one day to the next? Or if one of you consistently has more energy than the other? Yes. He here
Bonjour.
has twice the amount of energy that I have.
And I can drink Red Bull sometimes to have even more energy.
Oh no.
Oh no. But I think one thing we are lucky, and it was one of my requirement. Even before Bianca, was like, if I live with someone, I need a big apartment. Because if we have a big apartment, then we can be in our room. If we have like a 20 square meter, at some point we will die and someone will need to go out. But if we have a bigger apartment, which is the case now, we have more room, more space. So if we need our time, then someone can go in his room. If there is still noise, we can use headphones. And in the last case, we can still go out. We have many places to go out. But big apartment was for me a big requirement to living with your beloved one.
But it's funny because you say big apartment, but I guess like every viewer, how many square meters is that?
69.
69. I think you wouldn't call that big.
For Japan, it is.
But yeah, like for me, also my own requirement was also like I want my own room, and the door should be able to close. And I guess also I have also my office where I can sleep. So I guess if I didn't have that, like even with the room by itself, it can be a little bit much because there's the cats and they need food every day and they will meow at my door. So yes, it's closed, but it doesn't really help if the cat is on the back like.
But you're lucky because you have this sliding door. If it was a normal door, Boulon can jump and open the door.
Also, yeah.
Here he cannot. Maybe it will be more annoying because he will meow even more. But if you have a normal door, he will just jump, boom, open and just enter and like, hey, it's me.
Yeah, sometimes I wish the doors had like cat doors in it.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we close both doors because like you're watching something and I don't want the sound. But then I feel like sad that the cats cannot come to my room. So I kind of wish they had like cat doors or something.
Yeah, but we have seen for some reason they don't want to stay with you when I'm in the living room. They just come and stay. Sometimes I try to keep the door open because I have my headphone, and they don't go anywhere. So at some point, just close. So.
But they come back in the morning.
Yeah, in the morning. I can open it when I go to bed then.
You can. Yeah, that's maybe good.
If it's better for you, then Madame will smell your face and ask for food.
Yeah, and this is funny because this reminds me, like, sometimes like this, you talk about it and then you find out, like, oh, we can do it better. And I guess the process has been also, for example, he works late. Like, he starts late too, so from 1 to 9. And before we used to have dinner after that. Well, as you can imagine, that's very late. So I don't really survive well with that. And it took me, well, first I just tried to be nice and eat with him. Then I was like, nah, I cannot do it. I will eat by myself. But now we found out that he has like a lunch break at 5. So I can eat dinner at 5 and he can have lunch at 5. So we can eat together, but we just call it like lunch and dinner. But it takes some time sometimes to find the proper way of doing it.
Mm-hmm. Oui.
Okay, I will cut here and I will check if my video is still running. Just because I'm paranoid. And I will, if it's not, then... But it is. It's 12 minutes now. So we're already halfway, basically. Okay, back. This is in Dutch from Diana van der Heijden. And the question is, how do you deal with giving and receiving criticism? Is that difficult? Do you get emotional or not?
This is more for you, because if we talk about video, I think we didn't have any criticism yet, except cringe.
I think she means like to each other. Because you said, I didn't translate that word, but underling means like in between you.
Oh.
So I missed that translation.
So, but are we criticism each other?
Am I not criticizing you?
Yeah, but I'm an easy-going person, so I don't really...
You have a thing on your shirt this whole time.
Uh-huh.
See? Yeah, you have me criticizing you.
But I think... I mean, even if there is, I think we are dealing kind of well.
I'm happy because I can be super critical, so I guess it's good that you don't experience it that way.
Yeah, I mean, I think there is no fight yet, so that's good.
There were some.
Well, but I mean, not fight. You didn't punch me in the face, despite you say it many times. So I guess I'm still fine.
I did not. No,
no, you did not.
No, it's. I mean, sometimes there's something you don't like, like, and then you just say, "I don't like this. Can you do it differently?" Or, I guess we had a few times of that, but. Yeah, I guess it's just like that. It's like, okay, you did this. I don't really like it. Can we do it differently? And then I guess we find a way to do it differently. Are there things... yeah, you said at some point, I guess, that, for example, when I come home and you, like we said in the previous video, you put the music down half and you kind of feel maybe like you cannot really like enjoy your, live your life.
That's why we have also our separate way sometimes.
Yeah, but I guess what was going wrong there is like you put it half, you're trying to help, but for me half, it helps a little bit, but not that much. So I still come in the house like, it's noisy and you fucking screaming people.
And I was surprised because yesterday you was watching your thing and it was so loud and I was like, how can she criticize me when she watched this thing so loud at 1 a.m.? And everyone was screaming and things, and I was like, oh, maybe she will put it lower. She didn't, so I just go in my living room. I was like, no, I can't.
Yeah, it was funny to hear you do this.
Yeah.
Because I was like, this is what that's like. I was watching a vlog from Kadri, like a backstage vlog. So yeah, that's like Hannah and Julia screaming like crazy. But I mean, and I enjoy the content, so that's different. But
usually you always put like reasonable level of sound. But this time, 1 a.m., so loud, everyone screaming. I was like, what is she doing? And I say, is it not too loud? And she just replied to me, I cannot listen to you and the thing at the same time. Okay, so I'm just going to my room. Bye.
Maybe my ears were just a bit damaged from the party we were at.
Yeah, maybe.
So I didn't hear it was that loud. But I was still halfway my story, actually. Because, so when you come home and it's... And when I come home, I mean, and you're playing something and I'm like, I hate this noise. And it's instantly the mood is bad. And so I said, like, what if we just, instead of halfway, you just pause it? Because what I want to do when I come home, I just want to, like, tell, like, oh, I did this or I came from here. And I cannot, like, listen to my own brain and the TV at the same time. So I just cannot properly talk. So I get grumpy immediately. So I just get like, oh, this noise. So instead, we just, pause it 5 minutes, have a little talk, like, oh, what did you do? Okay. And then I can just go to my room and then I just close the door. He can just watch the stuff as loud as he can and he wants. And I guess this is a better solution. Like, we're trying this one now. So...
Not really as loud as I can when you are home. Hey, I can still hear you from my room. Can you lower it? Okay. Yeah, I receive a text literally like, oh, what it is? Can you lower the volume? Oh, okay.
Okay. But he purchased this very awesome... Okay, look, I'm trying to be positive now. Very awesome, great, amazing sound system. Home cinema system.
I don't use it when you're here.
With a subwoofer.
But I take the small subwoofer. There is a bigger one. More for the price than for you per se. And
who in the world buys that?
Someone who has a bigger apartment, I guess. So there is two models for the geek one. There is the SW3 and SW5. I take the SW3, which is just the size next to the TV. The other one is a little bit larger. But I think it's enough because it's already rumble all the building. So
yeah, but your downstairs neighbors are just going to file complaints against you if you use that.
Yeah, well, I'm just watching 1 or 2 movies per week, maybe less. And I cannot watch more because he's so cute. But
that's why I just go to my office so you can just watch Top Gun on volume 15.
But there is one thing I appreciate anyway, that now we are watching a new series, it's not new, but it's an old series, but new for me, which is Bones, and she's okay to watch it with the home cinema. But there is not a lot of action or something, so I guess it's okay, but at least the sound is better for me, at least, so we can use it together for that. So yeah, for this I'm happy.
Yeah, that's also good. Like he always wants to watch movies and series with me, and I'm very difficult with that. So then I was like, wait, there are some series I like. I already watched them, but I can watch them again. And maybe I can just get him to watch Bones with me. And to my surprise, he wants to. So now we're watching Bones. Like 2 episodes a night.
Something like that. But it's already kind of big because they are long episodes compared to... funny series.
These are usually like 30 minutes.
20 minutes something, and the serious series are more like 40, sometimes 60 minutes. So yeah, watching 2 per day is already kind of huge. But I still hope that watching this with you, at some point you will want to watch one of my series with me. But I'm still trying to work, and sometimes I just put it like, oh, no, I just put it. Maybe she will be like, what it is? But it didn't
Doesn't work like that, no.
I mean, it was one of your advice. Say, oh, you just put it and maybe I will be interested.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, but I tried last week and she was just preparing to go to bed, so she didn't really watch, so I will try again because I think it's a very, very funny series.
I feel like I'm being manipulated right now.
I need that.
Okay. There's one more question. Nice, you're on YouTube. Do you want to vlog together? I would love to see more of Japan and your life there. Seems so cool.
Well, interesting thing that 1 or 2 weeks ago, she come to me and say, hey, do you want to be a YouTuber?
I don't want to be a YouTuber.
Yeah, but I mean, just generally speaking.
Like making YouTube videos?
Yeah. And for me, I mean, I don't mind, so why not? So, yeah, I mean, maybe in the future we will have more video, not only in some bed, but...
And this is like our series, we talk in a bed.
Yeah, and so there can be a series. And maybe if some people have requests, like, oh, I want to see this or that, we can do it outside and explain. I mean, she is in Japan since 2 or 3 years.
Yeah,
I'm
3.
in Japan since 11 years, and my first time in Japan was in 2000, so I know Japan for more than 25 years. So I guess I can give advice or I can explain things because I know I'm maybe not an expert, but I mean better than just a tourist coming here for the first time. So eventually, when you have question, or I don't know, maybe one day we can even, if you have enough viewers, we can try a Twitch or something. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't
Can't
want to.
imagine.
No,
But
I don't
just
know.
one time, like okay, today we are live. If you have question now, there is many possibilities.
Yeah, but she said vlogging.
yeah, vlogging.
So yeah, I wish to, but I guess we need time to go places and like longer, and we're still like we have to teach François to leave the cats alone because he doesn't want to.
Yeah, poor cat.
Yeah, poor cat, but they're fine.
We will vlog with cat. We will come with us, and then ta-da,
Oh yeah,
like in
we're
this
gonna
video.
be like the traveling cat. But
Yeah,
then,
traveling cat.
Yeah, we just. But how can we? We have to teach them to travel.
And we have to find a hotel who accept cat.
Oh, how can we do that?
I know many hotel accept dog, and for some reason no cat. I'm like
And they will scratch up the whole place.
discrimination. Oh, my cats are so gentle. They don't scratch anything.
Maybe we can do van life. We get a van and put the cats in the van and go through Japan with the van.
I need to drive.
He won't do it. He needs to drive.
But we have ETC now, so we can use it.
We can use toll roads, but he still doesn't want to drive, so I don't think it's gonna
I'm
work.
driving enough. Every time you need it, I drive.
That was 3 times.
Yeah, you need it only 3 times. But when you ask me, I was like, okay, I do it, and I done it.
Yeah, fair enough. He drove to IKEA.
Yeah. I drove to IKEA. I drove to in Totori because there was not enough trains, and it was
Two times in Totori.
2 times in Totori.
One time to sand dunes and one time to the gay.
And one time at your place for 5 seconds just to bring stuff at book off.
Oh, true. Yeah. And then
On behalf
I
of.
directly put you in some kind of alley where we had to back out of because it was too narrow to go through.
Yeah, we have done literally like 2 kilometers in total. But I was happy because it was one car I really wanted to try. The Suzuki Swift for people who know. But I was like, yeah, I can try it. But it was just like literally 2 minutes. So anyway, but I drive.
Okay. Do we have more? Sargeen2498 says, cringe.
I don't know what he means. If it's just funny cringe or bad cringe, but there is no explanation and we didn't reply, just put a like. So okay.
Did you put a like?
It's not me because it's not white. So you or maybe someone else.
I don't know. Maybe somebody else thought it was cringe. I think it's pretty cringe to use your anonymous account to leave a comment saying cringe. I mean, you don't have to comment, you don't have to watch.
Yeah, people love to do that.
Bernd Wist 4571 says, I think he's Scottish.
Yeah, I don't remember the Scottish accent. I watch movie with some Scottish people, but I need
to be Austin Powers, like
Austin Powers has a Scottish accent?
doesn't he? Does he? I don't know.
Groovy baby. I don't
Is
think.
that Scottish? I don't know. Or he has a character like I know.
I think it's more.
He has a type that does.
He's UK.
No, there's like a character he dress up as like Scottish, right?
Yeah. I don't know if I can explain that.
I also cannot do a Scottish accent. Yeah.
But there is one Scottish accent in the Island movie. When he see his double guy and say, "Oh, you have a different accent of me." Say, "Yeah, I'm from Scotland."
Ewan McGregor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm from Scotland.
He is from Scotland, right?
Yeah. But he can do Scottish accent and American accent, and then he's doing both in this movie. And it's funny when he's using, but I'm Scottish. I don't know what it is. I need to drink some Guinness. Maybe it will help me.
So there is one more question here. This video is already getting hella long. Has François done any of the online screening things and otherwise considered an evaluation for possible autism? I ask because you say that we know of in the previous video, which prompts the curiosity of the question. So have you ever done some screening of anything for anything?
No, nothing.
I don't think he needs it. I don't think you need it.
No, I mean, you're the expert. If you think I need it, I can do it, but I don't think I need or something. I mean,
like, I think he's a bit of a weirdo. So, like, but I would, like, if I had to say something I would think of, it would be like what they call, I don't know even know how to pronounce it. They write like ADHD, like autism, ADHD merged together. But I think for that to have, like for someone to have that, you have to have problems in your life that are so big that they influence your life. And I don't see him having that because like he's living his best life. So I don't think he would like reach the threshold of like getting that diagnosis or, you know.
Yeah.
So bit of a weirdo, but he's doing fine.
Yeah.
So
A fine weirdo.
exactly.
And fun.
I guess we're already over 30 minutes now, so I guess we're done.
Yeah, that was a good FAQ. Foire aux questions, frequently asked questions.
How do you say that in French?
Foire aux questions. Foire
Foire.
aux questions.
What does it mean?
It's like a bunch of questions. Foire is like something messy or something. So it's like you have a big pot of questions.
But and then oh.
Oh, like
So you can use the same like letters.
yeah, you can. That's funny because I thought it was French. When I see FAQ, I was like, yeah, foire aux questions. And then I was like, oh, but it's also frequently asked question. And I was like, okay, it works for both languages. And I find a way to use the same acronym.
Yeah.
So it's funny. Can you use FAQ in Dutch?
We use it, but it's just in
Would you
English.
just say, okay. And if you want to say in Dutch?
Veelgestelde vragen.
It's not the same letters.
No.
Looks like KLM for me.
So it would be VGV? No, nobody ever uses this, so I guess it's just FAQ.
Okay.
Or fuck.
Fuck. Not fuck.
So maybe next video we can just answer their questions about Japan.
Yeah, sure. If there is question about Japan, please feel free. I don't know about anything.
We will just
If
we'll find a more Japanesey background.
Ouais. It's funny. Fujisan or something.
Oh, we can. Good excuse.
Or a train or Yamanote, but it can be noisy.
Maybe. Ciao. Okay. Yeah, like, subscribe, do the thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, I guess we have like a schedule now of maybe one video a month, and I guess it can be more at some point, but we have lives. So for now, I guess this is about what you're gonna get, and yeah. Bye.